Hello everyone, this is Tan here and welcome to my 8th episode of my Assault Rifle Diamond Camo series of Black Ops 2. And in this episode I'm using the M8A1 with 3 attachments, the MMS laser sight and extended clips. So that covers 3 attachments and I have another 2 left. The slave fire and the foregrip will be featured on the A94 along with the suppressor 2 as well. Yes, I already got the gameplay of that with 2-round burst mode and it wasn't fun near the end where it's just that I'm tired of doing a 2-round burst and I decided to switch to full auto near the end. So but whatever, the score was high too, but I cannot tell you right now how high, but you know, I can tell you right now it's really high, and it's going to be a special edition video because it's a finale of the series closing with 2-round burst A94 beast mode. Anyway, let's talk about the M8A1 now. And it is a 4-round burst assault rifle, and I would consider this to be one of the most versatile assault rifle in the game. And of course, I cannot deny the fact that the A94 will be like the most versatile assault rifle in the game. It could be, but the M8A1, although it's not come close to the A94, like in terms of fire rate, damage, and blah blah blah, and you know, sustain fire, because well, the M8A1's a 4-round burst mode, unlike the A94 where it is full auto mode. The M8A1 is still versatile somewhat, especially like its 4-round burst mode with fast fire rate, low recoil too as well. So there you have, and the damage profile of this weapon is quite weird too as well. At close range you need 3 shots, at medium to long range you need 4, at longer distances you need 5. This means that at close to mid range you can get 1 burst kill, and even like easier at close range. And I think Trey have done this for just, well, given the fact that this assault rifle is a second last unlocked, and it does give you the ability to defend yourself, you know, from the enemy at close range. And with paired with fast fire rate and 4-round burst at a time, it is not like something that you should be afraid of when you compare to the SWAT 556, where its close range performance is really poor somewhat. With the M8A1 without the laser sight, hip fire is still, it can be effective though, and you just only need 3 bullets to kill to hit somebody, so it's not a big deal whatsoever. And even if you have the laser sight, this thing is going to be even much more deadlier. And it is one of the attachments that Sandy Ravage used on the M8A1 along with the adjustable stock and quick draw. So yeah, I know what he used on that because I play against him and I pick his weapon, and there you go. And I read his mind of why he used the laser sight on the M8A1, because the gun is fast. It has fast fire rate and 4-round burst. It's just crazy good with weird damage profile. This gun is really popular indeed, but not as much as like the A94. The A94 will be the most popular, you know. So for the attachments, the M8A1 does allows you to go more aggressive style rather than defensive slow like SWAT 556. You can go aggressively with the M8A1 by using the quick draw or adjustable stock. I prefer the adjustable stock and at least 1 optical attachment, but they're not like completely necessary somewhat because the insides of the M8A1 is clear. If you feel comfortable with that, then avoid them and instead use like other attachments like fast mag, for example, where it will decrease the reload time by 50%, and the M8A1 can be burned through the ammunition really quickly though. It has fast fire rate, and with like 32 rounds or 8 bursts you can run out fast, and and the reload cancel on this weapon, I feel like it is slow and terrible. It is like near impossible to do a reload cancel on this weapon. So if you completely dry, you have to wait until it's like the animation is over, until like the animation is like finish cocking the charging handle. I think you can skip that process though. Anyway, still fast mag will help you, and if you want to reload, well, you just need to find a safe place like behind cover, that's all. I don't think it takes like way too long, but still reload will be reload will perform really rapidly. I mean, not rapidly. It's quite frequent, though, I should say, on this weapon due to its fast fire rate. Now, for the extended clips, this is kind of weird though. It gives you 42 rounds, and 42 rounds mean 11 bursts. But for the last burst or 11th burst, you have only 2 bullets in the magazine. So it's not like the sets up 4, and it's 42. Of course, it's not like the exact number. When you divide by 4, you're gonna have some faction going on, blah blah blah, whatever it's called. So 4 times 10 is 40, of course, so that's 10 bursts. I don't know why would they have another sets up 2 rounds in the extended clips. I don't know why, but just just to be careful about that. If you have like last 2 bullets, of course you cannot kill anybody with that, because you need at least 3 bullets to kill somebody. So pick up the scavenger pack or just simply reload there if you left with just only 2 bullets in the magazine. And it is just one of the weird things that you have when you have the extended clips on the M8A1. You have 42 rounds, and of course you have 10 bursts, 4 round bursts, while the last one, or the 11th one, you fire only just 2. So, but it is not a bad attachment at all when you counter like more than 3 or 4 opponents with its 10 bursts or 11. If you count the last 2, it will help finish most of them. And there's one downside when you use the extended clip, is that it will increase the reload time by 10%, but not a lot of people cares about this. Or I'm pretty sure that some of you don't even know this downside of having extended clips, because there are many positive effects on the extended clips. Of course, your ammo, your magazine capacity will increase by 30 to 35%, and it will also increase your starting ammunition supply accordingly too as well. And you may not need scavenger too as well. It's kind of replaces scavenger by it's just that if you use it a lot, then you may need scavenger. But when you have extended clips with higher supply, scavenger is like less necessary overall. So it's appropriate enough to have one downside by increase reload time. But this issue is not a big deal, and not a lot of people even notice this whatsoever. Like when I reload, I don't even notice like it is slower than without the extended clips. So it is hard to notice this effect, and we shouldn't be worried about that. If you want to use the extended clips, go ahead and use it. Just make sure you don't reload every time you kill somebody. Otherwise, the extended clips should be switched to fast mag instead. Otherwise you're gonna keep reloading, and with a slower reload time, you're not gonna do well with that in an aggressive gunfight or playstyle or whatever. Blah 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 blah. Alright, so that's pretty much about the M8A1. You can go aggressively with this, or even defensive style if you prefer fewer deaths, I should say. Of course, going aggressive is really risky somewhat, and yeah, I always like go aggressive, especially with SMGs. And for the most used weapon in Black Ops 2, I have the MP7, followed by the Vector and Shikam CQB. I'm a rusher, I should say, with the submachine guns, but I'm using assault rifles lately because I want to finish them off as fast as possible. And sometimes I just, lose patience when playing defensive style. I just tend to break the lines. And yeah, it's just weird, right? It's just my nature. Some assault rifles, you can go aggressively if you want to, but in my tactics, if I want to go aggressive with some of the assault rifles, I would usually have the adjustable stock in one of my attachments, and I just simply keep my sights up and just keep walking and walking. I see somebody, I just shoot, and that's how I go aggressive with assault rifles, but not like completely aggressive like I do with the SMG pace, where it is much faster thanks to its high mobility and the nature of the SMGs. They always have higher mobility than some of the weapons, excluding the pistol, because the pistol did tend to have even higher mobility, including the aim time and the reload time, but they have really low damage at ranges, and small magazine size, you know. So how's the Cap 40 and B23R doing? I haven't used them for a while because I was afraid of the damage reduction. Well, in truth, they did not decrease the damage. What they did to these two weapons, or pistols I should say, is that they decreased effective range. So that way they are less powerful at medium ranges, which is alright though, because I use this pistol as a secondary backup, and when I use them I use it at close range. So if you're close to somebody with a B23R or Cap 40, you know, you still retain its 3-shot kill lethality, so it's not a big deal unless you use it as a standalone weapon. If you're trying to get like headshots or gold cam or whatever, there you may have a problem tackling the enemies at medium range. Still, as long as you keep your engagements at close range, you do just fine, and you find that this patch doesn't like, it's not a big issue or big deal at all. It's just a gameplay balancing, because sometimes these two pistols can be overpowered than some of the SMGs like the MP7 or Vector, where they need 4 shots to kill, while this pistol needs only 3 at close range. So that's it's not fair, something like that. So alright, I just ran out of this gameplay, and I do actually have an extra gameplay of the MMS-A1, and I'll post that later after I finish the A94 as an extra. Alright, I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys later in my A94 video with the slick fire foregrip and the suppressor. So I'll see you, and goodbye.